What would be the result of the picture? Here comes the picture. All right, got some numbers on this one. Look closely. On the left, you see 10 newtons. On the right, that group is pulling with 12 newtons of force, Daniel and Maria. So if they win, what's gonna happen? They're gonna lose because they have less force, right? Yep, 12 newtons is greater than 10 newtons. All right, great job.
Good job.
Very close. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Everybody did a great job.
Assessment is an important process in learning because it gives learners feedback about how they're doing. Formative assessment include in-the-moment judgments that staff make to drive their instruction. Watch how Lamond uses a formative assessment app called Kahoot to get his learners to think about the science ideas and give everyone an immediate summary of their learning.
We use Kahoot. A lot of people are familiar with this app, but it's a free app. A lot of school teachers use it, and it's really just a fun way to introduce them to new information and to make them feel comfortable with answering and getting a question wrong without necessarily having to stop the lesson. Why do the cats stay balanced?
Because they both have the same amount of force.
Same. Those are equal forces, so they're gonna balance each other out or cancel each other out. Basically what it is a Jeopardy style question game where you put the questions up on a screen, a TV, or a projector. Everyone can see it. And on a mobile device, phone, tablet, whatever you have access to, they can log into the game. They pop their name up. Everybody can see their team name on the screen. And then you can ask questions based on what you're learning that day. And what I noticed, not only do they get really competitive, so everybody's like working with their team to make sure they get the right answer, but they feel comfortable enough to provide an answer versus if I were to just ask the group in general in front of everyone, like, hey, raise your hand if you know X, Y, and Z. The Kahoot app really gets them to let their guards down and you can find out what they really know. And that's a part of that formative, summative evaluation. And I know that teachers understand how important those words are, right? Because you want to know what the lesson actually did, because you can find out, okay, what they learned before we started and what did they get from the lesson? Because now, once you have that information, not only can you make it more impactful for other learners that you work with, but the next time you work with that group, you can say, okay, well, we learned this, and you can continue to build a more solid foundation using what they're giving you.